my fae, a spirit medium. The name is Adme. Okay, I don't have to think very hard to figure out that one. Ace Detective.
The name's right. Phoenix Wright.
The Karain sacred urn was stolen. It was stolen by Mask to Mask.
Mask to mask? Okay. Could you please take my case? The trial starts tomorrow.
The stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin.
A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. October 13th, 9:36 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 4.
I'm not going to remember any of this information. Hey, Nick!
What is it? Is something wrong?
Nah, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check out the Mask to Mask. What the fuck? So check out the Mask to Mask glossy I bought. Not familiar with that slang.
It's like a glossy picture. It's sort of like laminated.
Yeah.
From the old days. You bought this where?
From the little tents in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. You know I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff.
Were you speaking?
Yeah, for Pearl?
I think it was so high-pitched it did not pick up.
Hold on,
It got
let me change my...
filtered over Discord.
Let me change my audio thing there. Oh, hopefully I read that. I don't think I did. Hold a second. Okay.
Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me.
Who's screaming like that?
Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it. Yeah, I did. But it doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you. Because I did it! I'm the criminal! Me!
He's at it again.
I sent the calling card to Lordly Taylor, I admit it! But you don't have the sacred urn, right? Well, that's true, but... doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Normally, when I say, of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but you... Yikes. Anyway, I admit I'm guilty. So make sure they give me a guilty verdict, please!
Oh, that's who this character is. Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie.
Oh, Desi, honey. Bonjour. Well, actually... I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this.
French, the language of the innocent. Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you.
You see, actually, the thief... me...
Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll kill you.
So why are you smiling at me when you say it?
Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck.
To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is mask to mask or not. There's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Who's the bailiff?
Fight! I'll do it. Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter the courtroom.
For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Desiree. Now, important. How much of this case, how much of the evidence collection do you remember?
Funny question,
Just go over
okay.
Go over evidence real quick, refresh our memories
Right.
on what not. Do you know what the crime is?
Murder. No.
This is like the one
It's
time
always murder.
This is the one time it isn't murder.
Always murder. No, they broke the pot, so I think probably I'll be the foggiest on, since it's been a little bit since we recorded, yeah, he has an alibi because he punched in at his job that Larry also works in at the time of the crime. This was... Oh boy. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. You might need to take Phoenix for the trials, because I'll probably be doing prosecution.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to? Now I need a voice for him. What a stupid question. What did you say? Fine. Let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? No, I'm not. I'll pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides. Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by. Who are you?
How'd you get in here?
Legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case.
Whoa. Ah! He's that one Detective Atme was talking about.
Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? Ha! None.
Perfect.
What did you say? I've never prosecuted a case before. Never? But you said you never lost before.
Exactly.
Exactly. I never lost. I've never won before either. Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even the mightiest of redwoods begins their lives as mere saplings. Yes, but a mask in a court of law?
That's cool.
Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks, either on our faces or over our hearts.
This guy is the real deal, alright, Nick. Ugh, got the burps. Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal?
So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Trite.
It's wicked, thank you. Nick, is he a friend of yours? No, I don't have any friend that calls me Trite, except for Edgeworth. Just who is this masked man?
I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you.
Ah, he's Gundam.
Strangely accurate. Well then, Prosecutor Gobo!
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
It's not Gobo. It's Godot, Your Honor. In any case, please give your opening statement. Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume.
Oh my god, he is Gundam.
I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite.
Yeah, what?
Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder how much you can withstand before you and your case break in two.
Alright. A bit of sexual tension introduced.
Oh, well then, let's hear from our first witness. It's strangely hard to go back between Godot and the judge because it requires like a totally different stance for each one.
Yeah, no, whenever it switches to pearls, I have to like get a big amount of air in my stomach.
Alright, let's see. What was I doing for Gumshoe? Pal. My name
Thank
is...
you I automatically go to the thing.
No one asked for your
Brooklyn or
name,
whatever.
witness. What were you saying?
I automatically go to the nasally Brooklyn, but that's a little bit stereotypical.
Irk. We'll try Javier. The important thing is that what you know, that's all. Start talking. We're listening. Yeah, sir.
Alright, witness, first, let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn.
Yeah, sir. Let's see. Have it. Yeah, sir.
Hey,
Have it. Mask to mask is no. That's. Don't think that's gonna work. Let's see.
okay, that's fine. We can
I'm
abandon ship.
walking here. Master Mask is a master thief that started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card to Lordly Taylor. Patterners only go after the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Master Mask, sir. Fits his MO to a T.
I'll find a voice for you, Gumshoe.
I didn't hate that.
The judge is easy.
So, the actual identity of this Mask to Mask is... Mr. Godot, what are you? We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Godot.
Blacker than the moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed.
Very well. It's only coffee after all.
What? You can't be letting him slide this early in the trial.
Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all they can do is show that it wasn't Mask to Mask who stole the urn. What? This is crime spree 6 months ago. Yep.
Well, you know, I hadn't thought about it, but yeah, too hard before, but Godot is rather Gundam-coded.
Mm-hmm. But this thing it sucks. It's probably either... Objection! I probably should have pressed him a bit more, I don't know. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor!
I'm sorry, but I see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I'll have to penalize you, Mr. Wright.
Must be on the wrong track. I mean...
Yeah, don't be afraid to press. And don't be afraid to save.
Alright, I got a little bit too excited. I really like objecting to things.
Don't we all?
God, that's true. Art pieces. Like what, for example?
Well, the first target was the famous Tear of Emanon. What's that? Some kind of especially salty teardrop? No, sir. It's a blue diamond. A single rare diamond. Next was the crown of Bangora. You know, the thing they put on your head? After that was the left hand of Hades, and then the portrait of Megina, sir. Detective Atme retrieved the portrait of Megina and returned it to the museum.
And the target of his 5th and last robbery was the sacred urn, right?
But isn't it difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces? Well, we assume he must have some kind of underworld connection.
Somehow, Mr. Delight doesn't look the type. Yeah, he's a little too sunny to be hanging out in the underworld. It's his MO to a T.
Maybe it has something to do with the MO.
What do you mean when you say it fits his MO to a T?
I was thinking of asking the same thing myself.
I wish you would listen a little more closely, pal.
First of all, this is a calling card. We're 100% certain it's authentic. Then there's the fact that he seemed to know all about the security system. And finally, his target was an art piece. These are all part of the thief's modus operandi. And so, since the robbery seems to fit all those conditions... That's right, it means the masked mask is behind it.
Nick, it definitely looks like it was Mask who stole the urn. But there's no real evidence either way as to whether Ron Delight is Mask. But... Also, the urn hasn't turned up yet, let alone in connection to Mr. Delight himself.
So even though we know it was Mask that did it?
Maybe for the time being, I should try to show it wasn't Mask that did it.
Do we have anything that says that the urn itself is worthless? What's the description on the urn say? No monetary value. Okay. So if you go to MO and use the urn, I think that would work. Which is what you were thinking of before, but I probably either wrong.
Mostly precious. I don't know. I feel like it would be the precious
either
one I just gave.
Would probably work. Try that.
I'll try it.
Okay.
Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe?
Just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous.
You said that he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right?
That's right, pal.
But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art.
What do you mean?
Nick! How can you say such a terrible thing?
No, I meant from a financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price.
Well, Prosecutor Godot, what is the value of that urn? The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. And I meant that in the worst sense.
So in other words, it was not the kind of item that Mask would normally go after.
If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the theft of the sacred urn was not the work of Mask?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction the argument made itself, but...
Well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was this last robbery the work of Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godot? This coffee here, it's my own special blend. I call it Godot number 107. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now, Mr. Trite.
What?
If you're really a man, you should be able to clean up your own mess.
Sorry, but I don't get what you mean.
If you're saying it wasn't Mask that stole the urn, then it must be someone imitating Mask's methods. A fake. A fake Mask?
Fake Damask? That sounds so ridiculous. But I like it.
Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Proof that the person who appeared at Lordly Taylor that night was actually a fake. I don't approve of Mr. Godot's behavior. His point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting.
It looks like I'm gonna have to prove it. Shit! I need proof that the person at Lordly Taylor that night was in fact fake Damask.
Do we have is that photo of the security camera?
It's looking kinda weird. Is that the same outfit in both of those? I think so. He's got like dots on his sleeve and stuff. What about the lion thing on his chest? There's no lion thing. Let's try this then. The proof is right here. Feast your eyes.
This looks like a photo taken by a security camera.
He's very pleased with himself. But if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it.
Ha! Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Go on, use this pointer. Show us what on this picture is so particular. That's right, the one attached to your hand. Point.
This one, boop.
By Jove, he's done it.
It's right here, of course.
You mean mask to mask?
No, you stupid asshole. I have a reference piece that I'd like the court to take a look at.
Isn't that the publicity photo I brought this morning?
The problem I have with the security camera photo is the brooch on Damask's chest.
A breach! Here! Bailiff! Get my steed! We need to retreat at once!
A brooch, Your Honor. It's sort of a clasp for holding one's cape on.
A clasp! I see now. But the mask's in the security photo. Ah! He's got no brooch!
The brooch is the same as the emblem on Damask's calling card and serves as his symbol. But the thief that broke into Lordly Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this mask Damask is a fake!
I've been fooled again!
An imposter, you could say.
Order! It's true! Undeniably true!
Sure!
Detective Gumshoe! How could you have overlooked this? I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how I...
Hey now. If you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too.
Mr. Godot, you deserve some blame in this too, you know. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch?
Ha! The brooch you're talking about? Do you mean this?
Yeah, he still did.
Ah,
That's Mask Damask's brooch.
where did you find it?
Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue.
Buddha statue. You must mean the Ami Faye statue.
Why didn't you tell me about this, sir?
I always put evidence away in my pocket. After all,
Evidence pocket.
it's the safest place for crucial evidence.
Ugh. This guy is one cool customer.
It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady?
Little lady.
That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there, too.
Hickeys?
Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Rhonda Light's fingerprints.
What? What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch! Order in the court! Mr. Godot, let's see that brooch!
I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her.
It appears to be torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back.
Obviously, there must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene.
Oh, Phoenix, we have a problem. Found in the shadow, the Amish statue, it's got a bit of clothing on it.
You mess with Godot,
What rhymes with Godot?
and you get burned.
Okay, never mind. He's and playing me like a violin.
Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness.
Huh? You're done with me? I haven't proved anything yet.
You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough.
That doesn't sound good at all. Bailiff,
poor
bring the
lad.
next witness into the courtroom.
Finally time for the ace detective to make his appearance, huh?
That's good, because you voice the ace detective. And I'm
Yes! I'm here to liberate you.
also glad because I think it would just be my Winston Payne voice again, so.
1 second is 1 drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up.
Shh! Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear.
What's clear?
Zvari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor, a coffee maniac at that. Am I correct?
I wish I could roll my R's.
Well, yes, that's right.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil.
I was listening and not on my phone. Well, sir prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Look At Me, ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens.
Boy, these two make a perfect pair. They'd either be best friends or they'd tear each other's heads off.
I've heard that on the night of the crime, you were all alone on security detail.
You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoes. If Detective Gumshoe is worth anything, that is.
Why was this guy all by himself anyway? There must be some reason. I'm sure of it.
Well then, tell us about this special monocle of yours. Witnessed? Witnessed? Past tense?
Witnessed?
What I witnessed. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. That's when my nemesis, the infamous Mask-to-Mask, dancingly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the crowd struck a fierce... The coward, not the crowd, that would be a very different story. It struck a fierce
There were
blow
quite a
upon
lot of
my
them.
neighborhood. Oh, darkness followed me before I could land a single strike, and when I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used the emergency phone to notify the police.
So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal?
My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural.
I fail to see why the witness is so proud of his performance that evening.
Well, sir, old-timer, let me explain. We are not speaking of any ordinary thief, but of the king of thieves, the great Mask-to-Mask, my arch-enemy. That is what my instincts and my years of experience tell me.
Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Random on you. This flow up on thine head. So, 30 minutes later, called the police. Don't have anything for that, I don't think. We'll press him on some stuff.
I'm not sure if we have a police phone call.
Do I keep Phoenix, or do you want to take him?
I'll take it from him. Dancingly descended? From where exactly?
Well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else?
So in actuality, he neither danced nor descended. Someone please save me. So how is it you didn't notice the thief?
My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow, while my ears listened for his footfalls. But even so, the dastardly criminal managed to sneak upon me. It can only be due to his subtly camouflaged cape and soft-soled shoes.
I hereby W. A stunts. So that would be 1 o'clock in the morning of the 12th, correct?
That's an impressive deduction, Sir Lawyer.
You were on security duty that night. Where exactly were you at the time?
A penetrating question. I was in the basement warehouse near the computer.
Near the computer, huh?
So then you weren't trying to remain hidden, I take it.
Up to this point, I have tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief.
Yeah, he said the same thing yesterday, too.
Gumshoe also said that they've never spotted the thief at the crime scene before.
Precisely! That is precisely why I chose not to hide last night. I knew that by not concealing myself, I would be putting pressure on the thief.
Looks like the thief was the one applying pressure on your pigeony head, that is.
Rude. In any case...
I don't know if that would be like a contradiction I could get him on, but it'd be kind of impossible to sneak up on somebody in that position. Because
He could
he's
also
got
be-
nothing but a door to his left.
He could also be wildly incompetent.
This is true. I mean, if that monocle is a magnifying glass, his eyesight would be fucked up.
Maybe he's got like 2016 or 2010 or whatever. I'm not sure how if higher needs magnification. He's got one really bad eye. You didn't see the criminal's face when that happened?
Well, that's the difficult part. How should I put it? I saw his mask. That's all I can recall.
That's not very solid. That's not very solid as far as testimony goes.
However, fortunately I had my third monocle, the security camera, at the ready. It captured his image perfectly. This should be sufficient, I believe.
Well, as long as this photo is authentic, I don't see a problem here. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have a problem with the photo? Good. Then let's continue this testimony.
Attacked and knocked unconscious, and you weren't able to do a thing? That's certainly some very impressive detective work.
Well, Sir Lawyer, have you ever been suddenly struck upon the noggin?
Huh? Well, actually, yes, by a fire extinguisher.
And what happened?
I was knocked out.
And you lost your memory, too.
You see, you have no right to look down on me then, do you? The only reason I didn't lose my memory was because I have more brains to begin with.
You may have brains, but the wiring them to the self-reflection part seems to be severed.
In any case, that was how I was knocked senseless, and then...
About this 30 minutes.
My silver cord was loosened and my soul fled to the golden halls of Elysium.
As usual, I have no idea what this guy is saying.
I think he's saying he was out cold.
So, what happened during those 30 minutes?
No one can say, Your Honor. That span of time has truly vanished into the ether.
Just what is he going on about?
There's something suspicious about Detective Atney. How could he not have noticed when the thief came in?
Also, he says he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back. But that can't be right. It contradicts the evidence.
Huh? Which piece?
If I told you, there wouldn't be a game, Maya. And why would he tell such an obvious lie?
Oh, help me out here. An obvious lie. I hate when they do that.
It's obvious. Only a moron would miss this crucial piece of evidence. What he
Even a
said
child could do it.
and what reality is, yeah, if Pearl was here, Pearl would have solved this case by now. It's that obvious. Now, excuse me while I save. I do think I know to what they're referring if you need a nudge.
So...
It's a piece of evidence that we recently obtained. Only a moron wouldn't find out.
Let me see. See if that's like aside from that.
Your Honor, what do you think about the witnesses?
I'm not sure I follow.
Yeah, not a good sign for me.
Yeah, right now we're not trying to establish Ron's alibi so much as establish that what he's saying makes no sense.
Okay, why wouldn't it make any sense? Land a single strike. Let's try this. Ooh, yum yum, I like roaches.
Mr. Atme, could you take a look at this with your that special monocle of yours?
Ah, this belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Mask to Mask. It is, in point of fact, Mask to Mask's brooch.
It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened.
Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on well enough.
Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing.
Ripped off? Huh!
We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in the position to have a struggle with the thief. The only person on that night, on security duty that night, was you, Detective Atme. Detective Atme, you must have fought with the thief that night. So, why did you lie in your testimony to the court?
Witness! Giving false testimony is a serious crime, apparently, allegedly just now.
No. Wait a second, sir, old-timer.
Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home! I'm at work right now!
I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately.
The true measure of a man is in the amount of work he does. That's what I always say.
Nick, you can only handle one case at a time, isn't that right?
You talk too much.
Witness! So are you now saying that you and the thief fought?
Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor.
Excuse me?
Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules.
Indeed, I understand. Look at me, agree completely. Fight with the thief. Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, look at me cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his own fists, but they were not enough. His first blow struck true. Bam! And that's all she wrote.
So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of Mask to Mask.
Correct. It was during his third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak.
Well, that's certainly understandable.
Yeah,
I
generosity.
myself always get confused about which testimony goes to which case. That can't be good. And how does the umbrella factor into this?
And why did you eat it?
In Israel, I looked away for the briefest of moments.
Yeah. What's this? What do you mean by the side?
What do you mean, weapon from the side?
Naturally, that thief had no idea that I, look at me, was hiding in the area. He grabbed the sword from the statue that was standing by the door to the warehouse.
Sword for the statue that was standing by the door of the warehouse.
Sword? You mean the sword that's all twisted like a tree branch?
Correct. Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp.
Okay, so he is talking about the Shishishito.
So the thief armed himself with a sword. And what about yourself, witness?
I don't know when fights only with a fish, but they would not know.
You had that much faith in your own fighting abilities?
But of course, in college, I was the second in charge of the boxing club.
I'm sorry if I failed to find that appropriately impressive.
However, my opponent in the ring this time was my arch nemesis, Mask to Mask.
This guy's a real piece of work.
This is it.
Well, there's only one thing I'm absolutely sure of now.
Yeah, what is it?
This Look At Me guy is definitely hiding something.
Why?
I think I'm starting to figure out what really happened that night. And about the true nature of this detective.
Isn't it a contradiction that it was moved? Maybe it's not?
I don't think that's a contradiction.
'Cause it
May need to
could've
press
moved
on some
in
more stuff.
struggle.
What does that mean? Discombobulated?
Fantastic.
Young people these days, they really irritate me. They allow perfectly good old words to die until everyone forgets what they mean.
Sorry, but what exactly does it mean anyway?
Now I've forgotten. What was I saying?
Jeez, it's better that old people forget what they were saying 5 seconds ago. Well, it looks like we've cleared that up. You can go on with your testimony. So why did you look away from the door anyway?
In addition to the camera, I prepared a variety of other sensors as well. The alarm on one of those had gone off, so I had to check the data. That's why I went to the computer, Elegantly, of course.
So you were momentarily vulnerable when you were working on the computer? What should I do? Should I ask some more questions?
About the sensor that what was it about?
What kind of sensors are you talking about?
There are other places in the basement that someone could enter and exit from. There are air conditioner ducts, sewer pipes, and a cat door as well. I hooked up heat-detecting infrared and ultraviolet sensors to each of them.
That's a lot of hardware. Was it all yours?
Lordly Taylor Department Store was kind enough to provide the monitoring hardware. Naturally, the security camera that took the photo belongs to them as well.
In other words, he couldn't have rigged the equipment. Huh.
Has that cleared up any doubts you had about me, Sir Lawyer?
Not really.
What haven't we pressed yet?
Press that. Press
That was the
that.
first one.
Press that. And press this one.
Can you tell us a little bit more about what happened?
My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious.
Powericious?
I assumed that the Acme fighting stance. I assumed the Acme fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me.
What do I do now? Should I ask more about this?
Blinded? What the
So
frick?
what was this flash of light that blinded you?
I was bathed in a golden light that seemed to have come from the statue of the woman.
Statue of Ami Faye, I'm guessing.
Well, that wasn't very much help at all. Well, what do you think, Nick?
I think this is
Sure, no.
absolutely sure. Hiding something.
Why? It's so weird. So, like, my brother here was blinded by the statue. Why was the statue blinded?
We technically have two things we haven't pressed yet because there was multiple choice.
Okay.
Sensors. Doobie-doobie. Computer? So did the computer belong to Lordly Taylor as well?
Correct. Well, except for the program that manages the data. It was specially designed by me. Look at me.
In that case, he could have easily manipulated the data.
What's wrong, Sir Lawyer?
So that's like a nugget, but not like proof of anything. What is this at-me fighting style?
I'm sorry, but that's a trade secret. I really can't say anymore. But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way no one can get behind you.
That's it? That's the at-me fighting style?
Well, Mr. Wright, about that testimony.
I'm gonna assume it was very important.
Of course it's important. We learned the detective's secret technique after all.
Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone late at night.
Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out.
Now then, witness. We'll go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony.
Yeah, secret information. I'm landing upon my third eye.
Where is this third eye you're talking about?
Oh, it's right between my right and left eyebrows. It's quite invisible to the unenlightened. You may call it the forehead if you like.
Why didn't you just say that in the first place?
Sir Lawyer, it looks like the creases in your own forehead are getting deeper.
So Mr. Atme got hit on the forehead then.
That's what he says.
Got a funny feeling about that.
Actually, so do I.
Well, what do you think, Nick?
Now I think it's Lupin. Astoy Lupin.
Yeah, well, what in fucking... He's a stinker.
Loop my third eye. Alright. Back to the wall. Bonk on the head.
Could you read the description on that sword?
To the back of the head. Where? What is?
Detective Atme, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards.
What fun is this, Sir Lawyer? It is truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet.
I believe this is what you said yesterday.
Oh, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here.
The information that we all remember, because this happened yesterday.
From behind, huh?
Well, it was like really stuck in my brain, because I was like, how would he have hit him from behind if he was in that booth?
But just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you would forget where you were hit in the head.
It seems I've made another mistake.
Detective Atme, that's not the only strange part of your testimony.
What do you mean by that?
For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security.
Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad.
That's wrong.
Objection.
Objection. To err is human, to forgive, divine. Humans aren't machines. They have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate. And yes, they even make mistakes.
Objection!
Hey, hold on. It's not as pretty as that. Really? What is it like then?
The coffee was kind of green.
Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules. This is it, Luigi. This might just be the chance to turn things around.
Mr. Wright, what exactly is that you're asserting?
Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that...
And this is my theory, so I'm going with it.
The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Luke Atme's true identity is actually Mask to Mask.
Order in the court! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
There are too many unnatural parts in Mr. Atme's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scene, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force miraculously to retrieve the stolen treasure.
That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at a...
Oh, please. The explanation is far simpler. The explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atme. Truth is that you are, in fact, Mask to Mask.
Dirk!
Mr. Wright, this photo, it clearly shows Mask.
How could he fit his nose in there?
Yeah, you know, I was going to sort of skip forward and assume that he is Mask. Physical attributes do come up in some of the cases in, like, Phoenix Wright as a series. And the fact that his nose fits in there is discombobulating.
Just kind of folded up or down, you know?
Right? Maybe he's wearing a fake nose right now and, like...
Oh.
The security
fly
camera
off
belongs
when
to
he
Lordly
fixes it.
Taylor department store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it.
It's fucking the paint's in that photo, too. What is up with the paint?
He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under a pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn. So, Ace Detective is actually the umbrella! Ace Thief! Don't eat him! Is this true witness?
Ah!
Oh, God. What does that remind me of? Oh, no, I wasn't reading. I was looking at his face.
Damask Timo is pure genius, and so am I. Look at me, Ace Detective. You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I'm impressed, Sir Lawyer.
What? Witness, you're admitting it?
Nick, now's your chance.
Yes, time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin. Detective at me.
Objection!
It's
No
gotta be
blend.
contempt of court.
One of two. My personal favorite.
Mr. Godot!
The ace detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true.
But, Mr. Godot, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points tonight.
I will admit, my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of whole cloth. But is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt, Mr. Trite. If this detective really is the thief, then show us proof of your claim. But it has to be But it had better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face.
Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. This court would like to see decisive proof you have, quickly. I have third-degree burn. Yeah, of course. What's the big rush?
Are you alright, Nick?
No. Atme looks
Ow.
pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can. Can I really do it? The decisive evidence that proves Mr. Luke Atme is in fact Mask to Mask?
Ow! My God. Ow! I punched my desk. Pain. I can prove it's not Ron. But I don't know if I can prove that it's him. Hang on, I got that again. What's going on with this? If you don't want your true identity to be revealed to the world, come to Katie Security at 1 a.m. October 12th and bring 50 thou. Take that red diamond you received on the other day instead. Take that red diamond you received the other day instead. He's wearing a ring with a red thing on it. Wait, what is... Okay. Maybe...
And what's the, yeah, what's that say? Around 1 a.m. Okay.
Could have gotten changed in that time. That's not evidence.
Yeah, they've mentioned a couple times that he can manipulate the program, so is there something wrong with the security info?
I don't think we have enough. I am famous for being wrong.
As proof? Of course, I got nothing. Just what I thought. A man has to hold his head up high, no matter how bad things get, after all. Ugh. I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion. This is no good. I've got to stay on the attack. I'll never get another chance to prove that this guy's the thief.
Don't give up, Nick. Think harder and try again.
It's no good. I'm just not ready yet.
What? Are you going to just give up and let us lose this?
So you've come to your senses, have you, Sir Lawyer?
I can't think of a counterattack at all. It seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted. Mr. Godot, if you have anything further to add... Who are you?
That doesn't really matter right now, does it?
Mr. Light, what are you doing here?
Nicky boy! The thing you've been looking for? I think I found it!
You mean that bag?
No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well...
That's...
And so the pink returns.
Someone's been murdered by that urn!
Someone's dead in that urn! The sacred urn, Nick! It's the urn!
I mean, I think someone is dead in that urn. It holds, like, ashes or whatever. Order! You, madame! That urn, where did you find it?
You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Detective Luke Atme.
Oh, Desi, you're the best.
Quarter good. Has pink splotches? Yes.
Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atme? Even you are gonna have a hard time weaseling out of this one.
Objection!
Yeah, pathetic. Mr. Godot, you have something you wish to say? Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad. You're still denying that Mr. Atme was involved? Before casting aspersions at Detective Atme, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree? Desiree Delight, is that correct?
Yes. What about it?
How charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to go through to save her husband is truly inspiring.
But what are you insinuating?
As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere. Including the office of the good detective here. So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it.
What? I just brought it here from the detective's office.
Please, madame. This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we have been witness to.
You're wrong. I would never. I would never do such a thing.
Miss Delight?
Please, Nicky boy, you've got to help me talk some sense into these people.
There must be some way. I've got to prove that Ern was actually in the Acme Detective Agency.
Testimony isn't necessarily proof. And I'm pretty sure homeboy wears gloves like all the time.
Excuse me, Your Honor, I've just gotta write this down and...
Yeah, let me just file a job application. Let's try this because I know.
What's wrong? Isn't your job to come up with something to say?
Nick, come on. It should be easy to prove. Shut up. After all, we checked out that bag, didn't we?
You're right. I remember doing that. Whatever was in there, it was hard and round. Smooth, too.
Yes, it must have been the urn. It must have.
But I never actually saw it with my own eyes. Acme walked in just when I was about to have a look at it. So even if it was the urn there, I can't testify that it was.
You're right.
Looks like I was wrong about you, Mr. Trite. In this town overflowing with lies, there's still a single flickering candle of truth.
Nicky boy.
Well, it's true that I never actually saw the urn, but maybe I can still testify about it from another angle.
What about it, Mr. Wright? You haven't given up yet?
There must be some way. Got to prove the urn was actually in the Acme Detective Agency. Blah, I cannot speak. Blah.
Well, I'll give it a go.
I can prove where the urn was. By the fingerprints on it.
Fingerprints, eh?
Now you're really making me laugh, Sir Lawyer. Fingerprints indeed.
May I go on? Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I'm always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything.
What about it, Mr. Wright? This witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anyways.
What are you gonna do now?
Come too far to turn back now. Acme must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday. And there, I'm sure someone will have left fingerprints on it. The defense proposes that the fingerprints of this person are on the urn.
Mask or gloves, obviously. Here's gloves. Evidence that he brought it back to his office yesterday.
Keep up that stanky bass line.
Bing, 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 bing. Alright, let's go for it.
Let me give you another important piece of advice. The one who keeps a cool head all the way until the end. I can't read or speak.
Let me give you an even more important piece of advice, Mr. Wright. You're not going to win the game with that answer.
Wow, even the judge is making cool, snappy remarks now.
Does that mean I was wrong again? The urn was put in the bag and carried to the detective office yesterday. That means the person I should be fingering is someone who left the urn on their fingerprints on the urn yesterday at the Detective Atme Agent Detect.
You alright?
No.
Do you really think there's someone that could fit the bill? So the clue they're giving me is that somebody who brought it to the office yesterday. They said bring it to the office.
Well, he said the detective brought it to the office, and then someone left fingerprints on it.
Oh, okay. I was reading it wrong, I think.
Well, Mr. Wright, what have you decided?
Just give me one more chance. The fingerprints of this person should be on the urn.
Why would it be on the urn? Because he felt the bag, he didn't look in the bag. Oh, are we saying that he stuck his hand in? Why would he do that instead of just looking in the bag?
So what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyway?
Mr. Atme, do you recall the events of yesterday?
Hey Nick, come on, open it up!
Hey, wait a minute. You can't just open his private property.
Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. Well, what's in there?
Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth.
Well, hello there.
It's true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at that time. But I did touch what was inside.
What? You touched it?
And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard.
Well, that was just...
Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn.
Okay, I got it.
If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was at the Atme detective's office.
Objection!
Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it? Of course it does. What did you say? It's not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibit, said.
I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable.
If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was... yesterday, at the Atme Detective Agency. Ha. This blend, Godot Blend 107, I've decided it's a little too bitter after all.
Order, order, order! I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this urn and...
Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that.
No need, you say?
It really dragged down the pacing if you had to go get it tested. And precisely, I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn.
What are you saying?
Yes, I've finally broken him down.
Take a good look, everyone! Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself! Here I am, the tragic clown! This guy's nuttier than a fruitcake. You see, it was me all along. I am the one and only Mask to Mask. I hope you all enjoyed my little performance.
I win!
Hooray! Well, Mr. Godot, what's Mr. Atme's condition?
He's still in the lobby. laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be.
Well, it looks like the matter has been settled. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief.
Nick, you were right after all.
Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight really wasn't the thief.
The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight.
Okay. Oh no, he's not. This can't be happening.
I don't know what kind of kangaroo court you think this is, but it's probably accurate.
The true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please, hurry and pass judgment.
What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you.
Mr. Godot, don't just stand there drinking coffee.
Ah, hey there, Mr. Thief.
Yes, sir?
If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you mean.
If you are mask to mask, then prove it. That's what it means.
Yes, sir. I'll be happy to.
He says he'll be happy to, Nick. It's kinda cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy.
Good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man.
I know that. I won't fail. I swear.
Alright then, talk. We're all listening.
Oh well, let's all have a listen to this confession.
The truth is, I've been masked star to mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm actually not masked star to mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen after all. I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see right there in the photo. That's me. As for my brooch, I snagged on the door handle and got torn off. That's all.
I don't like the direction this trial has taken, and I am powerless to do anything about it.
But this is how every trial goes. At least with me, anyway.
Ah. You're doing great.
Stop it, Mr. Godot. You're embarrassing me.
Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify. Alright? But if you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true mask-starred mask.
Thanks so much, Mr. Godot. I'll do my best.
All right, Mr. Wright, I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination.
My health ain't looking good. I have a mask on me. You can't prove that I'm not actually masking. I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen. You fucking liar! Now my costume that night dancingly descended upon
Phoenix,
the scene
stop
of
punching him! Stop it!
That's my turn! Why can't anything be simple? It's my brooch. I mean, there's a lot of things, Ronnie. Now Yeah, I'm just gonna be safe. I'm gonna press. Alright, that's me. You've got no alibi?
I've been a judge for a long time. A long time. This is the first time I've ever heard a defendant brag about having no alibi.
But I tell you, I was in the Lordly Tailor that night. No, that's too vague, even for me. To be more precise, I was down in the basement.
Hold on.
What is it, Nick?
Where was Ron Delight when the crime happened anyway? If we can prove he had an alibi after all, this case will be a piece of cake.
Well, you're right, but...
Yeah. You think you can prove that? Wake up and smell the coffee.
Well, I think maybe I can.
Mr. Wright, do you have any evidence that shows the defendant has an alibi?
Yeah, I have evidence. I have mountains of evidence. Or do you think I'm still some sort of third-rate rookie?
Well, you have been known to eat said evidence, so I was wondering if we needed to wait a bit. I've never seen you this angry before.
I'm pissed.
I'm not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic.
I thought I was more confident than angry.
Well then, let's see this evidence already. Show this court evidence that proves where your client was at the night of the crime.
Oh, it won't let me save it. Oh, my health.
We're in trouble
Okay,
now,
this-
boys!
It's like... I feel like this is the best one. Leaves a record when used.
It's definitely one
This
of
one-
those two.
It was found around 1 a.m. I think this is the more solid one. Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct?
It probably accepts both of them, which is good design.
Thank you, video game.
Yes, it does. I had lost it somewhere.
Mr. Wright, when did you find a wallet? You should report it to the police right away.
No. You don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence. It's mine now. and all the
Evidence?
money inside. Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you'd lost your wallet?
Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner.
This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at KB Security Headquarters.
What? Surely you're not serious.
Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was, in fact, at KB Security that night.
No!
So if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves that he has a watertight alibi.
No!
Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordly Tailor and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car, according to Larry anyway.
Well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say? And stop drinking that coffee.
Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong.
You're the only one that calls me thief, Mr. Godot. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it. I will.
He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up.
Yeah, he's like a kid at his first day of school.
Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB Security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there, not at the heist.
Planted it there.
He's really reaching now. Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The card to KB Security's CEO office.
No.
Ha. That was a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing.
What?
Motive, of course. Why would this thief go to KB Security in the middle of the night anyway?
Well, Mr. Wright, looks like you need some more evidence after all.
Ah, this stupid kid!
Now then, let's see your evidence. The evidence that shows why Mr. Delight went to KB Security at 1 a.m. that night.
Cause you got threatened with the letter. Yeah. And it was all like, Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct?
That's...
What is it?
A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents.
Blackmail?
Yes. Basically, it says, bring $50,000.
That certainly sounds like blackmail, all right.
At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with the blackmailer himself. In KB Security's CEO office, a full half an hour away from the crime scene of the crime. The crime of the scene!
No, no!
Order! So, when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. Looks like a perfect case for the defense.
Objection!
You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my Godot Blend 107 impresses me a lot more.
What are you trying to say?
You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company? But did you actually investigate the CEO at all?
No, I guess not.
Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof? I'm not sure what to think of that.
Not sure what to think of that. At least I know what I think of you.
Good point. I'm not sure what to think of it myself. You claim that the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you will at least need one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright.
Nick! I think we're gonna have to track down the CEO guy. No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite?
There is someone else who can testify. The person who can testify. It's fucking this guy.
Who is this useless-looking young man?
Okay, that's uncalled for, if not correct. You don't remember him, Your Honor?
Not exactly. But just looking at his picture makes the bile start to
Jesus.
rise in my throat.
It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago. He probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KV Security that night.
Oh?
The question at hand is this key card. Yeah, we got settled.
That's me. Voice for Larry. Dude. That's the car that's the key card that they use in the building where I work. According to the serial number, this one's for the CEO's office. You need to get in that room every time you use that card. It leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when.
As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this key card's data. He sneezed.
Well, Mr. Godot,
The name of the CEO is the name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the card data here.
so what does it show?
Each keycard has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 a.m. the morning of the crime.
On her own wallet.
You're right.
That means it can't be Mr. Delight who dressed up as Mask to Mask in this photo.
Ha. Looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew up a good cup of joe.
So then,
Rhonda Light was clearly in the office of KB Security's CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be Mask to Mask.
Good job, you did it, Nick!
That's enough. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief.
what's wrong, Your Honor?
I'm ready to pass judgment, but before I do that, do you have any further objections?
No, Your Honor.
Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight. Court is now adjourned.
I feel it's weird that's all we got out of Luke.
Nick, you did it! You were right after all. Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself.
Nicky boy!
Oh, Miss Delight.
I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you.
Aw, shucks. Thanks, Miss Delight. I just know I'm blushing.
Congratulations, Mr. Nick!
Oh, pearls. Got a bad feeling about this.
Who is this woman?
Oh, she's nobody. She's just,
You're blushing! How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya?
Jesus.
You should be ashamed of yourself, Hiya!
Oh, she slapped me.
Pearly? This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife. Mr. Nick!
Yeah?
You're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client?
No. You've got it all wrong.
I'll never forgive you!
Ow. Double slap.
Well,
That
anyway,
hits 2 to 5 times.
all's well that ends well, right? We got the sacred urn back, and the thief has been caught.
You're so right. And it's all thanks to Nicky boy here.
But actually, it was you, Miss Delight, that brought us our urn back.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, please. You're embarrassing me.
If we won the case, then why does this guy look so glum? When I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now?
What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie.
I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. But the thing is,
Come on, give the kid some time. He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo?
Mr.
Did you
Godot,
get back?
what are you doing here?
Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trite.
Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy.
Well, playtime is over.
Huh?
Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered.
Dun dun dun!
Kane Bullard? Where have I heard that name before?
Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security?
Wait,
body?
The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October the 12th.
No shit.
1 a.m. on October 12th? You don't mean...
That's right, amigo. The same time that a cheap little urn was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered.
So that... What are you doing here?
Ah, come on. You figured it out. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or are you already forgotten about the little piece of info you helped me out with today?
Help me out? What?
On October the 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Rhonda Light was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbued with utter rage.
What are you saying? Fueled with rage?
Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Rhonda Light was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional
tense.
security guard.
An employee of KB Security?
Thought we knew that.
It looks like that alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief is going to be a noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi.
No way.
He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred.
No, that's a lie. It can't be true.
I am the thief, I tell you.
Rhonda Light, you're going back to prison again. This time, the charge is much more serious. This time, you'll be tried for murder.
What? This is impossible.
I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trite. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely, you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward.
Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two?
I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least, let me have some fun while I'm here.
This guy, who the heck is he? He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced. In this game, specifically. There was a guy that,
Owner.
cattle prodded me.
I hope. Oh yeah, there's a lady who used to whip. I hope there's a story behind the hell thing.
Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight.
Bye. Nick, how could this be happening?
Right in front of our eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who established his presence at the scene was me.
Ew, Ronnie!
Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. What the heck is gonna happen next?
On the next episode
To be continued.
of Phoenix Friday's Attorney.
So how'd you like that twist?
That's cool. I don't think they'll do the thing where like, oh well, if he wasn't at the office at the time of the murder, then that puts him back on the table for being the thief thing. But we're probably gonna figure out like where he was if he wasn't in the office. Yeah, I'm all about that. I had a lot of fun with this case, and hopefully Luke comes back because it felt like he kind of got swept to the side a bit.
Right? Yeah, I like this because it's like, all right, go back and you're investigating the same crime, but we've recontextualized like everything,
Yeah.
and that's so it's not just like in Phoenix Wright 1, you like go back and reinvestigate the same case like 3 times,
Right.
and like nothing would
Yeah.
change.
Versus this one is like
giving a different twist is pretty essential. I feel like.
shifting. You need like a complete view shift if you're gonna. Because Danganronpa obviously doesn't have this problem because it's a like winner duck or die situation. You only get one investigation and then it's done, so you don't have to revisit anything usually, unless it's like the final case and it's like, hey, remember this from chapter 2?
For the most part, I was like, the end of this case is feeling kind of weird, but it makes sense when they're trying to set up the next one and like we're not done with these characters or.
Yeah, it's like, that's kind of weird. We're sort of brushing over some stuff, but yeah, it's the first case, so maybe they're just being nice to me and it's like, nope.
Yeah, it's cool. Looking forward to it. We'll see if I like it better than this one, because I had a really good time with this one.
Right.